Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull here once again to give you guys your daily Bitcoin update, your daily XRP, XLM, Jasmy update, and an update basically on the general state of the crypto world. Want to start off this video by going over this post that Rob Paul posted yesterday, January 10th. Today is January 11th, but I found it very interesting and I do agree with it. And it reads like this. Rob Paul says, yes, we are still in the banana zone. Banana zone phase 1 was the breakout last year. I guess he's talking about like November, from November 5th when we broke out into price discovery after the USA price elections. Now the consolidation, just like in 2016, 2017, consolidation after phase 1, this won't last long. So this is I agree with this too. We are in the consolidation period right now for Bitcoin. We have been consolidating since November 20th until now, over a month and a half, and it's not going to last long. I do see a violent break to the upside at any time. And then it reads like this. Next up, Banana Zone Phase 2, the Banana Singularity, altcoin season, when everything goes up, followed by a bigger consolidation. So I agree with this too. At any time here, after we make a violent move to the upside, all the altcoins, all your favorite cryptos are going to follow. And, basically we're going to be in full-blown altcoin season, I believe, by February. And everything's going to go up. And that's going to be followed by more consolidation. Okay, and then the Banana Zone Phase 3 reads like this. And finally, Banana Zone Phase 3. When the core winners explode onto make much higher prices. Concentration phase. That is my roadmap to Valhalla. Let's see. So that's the post by Rob Paul. And I also agree with the Banana Zone Phase 3. After altcoin season is in full blast in February, it's gonna go up for a while. But then it's gonna be more consolidation. And then the last part of the Banana Zone Phase 3 is going to be basically another violent move to the upside by Bitcoin, and also by the winners of the altcoins. Some altcoins are going to go full blast. They're going to do like over 100x, 200x, 300x. The core winners, nobody really knows which altcoins are going to do over 100x, 200x, 300x, up to 500x, and some lucky few up to 1000x. Nobody really knows who the core winners are. It's kind of just like kind of like a gamble. But most of the altcoins, 99% of the altcoins are gonna go up in the banana zone, because we are in the banana zone. It's basically when everything goes up. But very few and lucky few altcoins are gonna make over 100x, and some even over 1000x. So I just wanted to share this little post by Raul Paul. In case you were feeling bearish, there's no reason to be bearish right now. We're basically in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin. I guess Raul Paul is calling it the banana zone. I guess what I call the parabolic bull run phase for Bitcoin and cryptos is what Raul Paul is calling the banana zone, and I thought that was kind of cool, kind of funny, but at the same time kind of true. So this is not the time to be bearish. This is time to be bullish. We're in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin, or as Raul Paul will say, we're in the beginning phase of the banana zone. We're in banana zone phase 1. So yeah, this is not the time to be bearish. Now, before we get into the Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, Jasmy daily updates, let's start off by looking at the top 100 crypto bubbles. See what the market's doing. Looks like most of the market's green. Looks like we're bouncing back. I do see mostly green bubbles, although I do see about like 15 to 20 red bubbles. With the biggest loser right now coming in is AI Agent AI16Z, is down 12.3% down for the day. And the biggest winner right now that I see is one of the channel's favorites. Oh no, it's ADA. I thought it was XRP, but actually ADA's got bigger gains than XRP. ADA is up 10.2% up for the day. Cardano. And then we got XRP, one of the channel's favorites here, is up 8.5% up for the day. And then we got XLM is up 6.6% up for the day. So yeah, it looks like the altcoins are starting to bounce, and so is Bitcoin. The more Bitcoin bounces, the more the altcoins are going to bounce too. But we're still going sideways. Let's get right into the Bitcoin update. See what the price of Bitcoin is at the time of recording. Current price of Bitcoin right now is $94,415. Looks like we're just going sideways. We did close today, January 11th, at $94,565. Just basically going sideways because yesterday we closed at $94,701. So we're just going sideways. And the day before that, we closed at $92,547. So we're just going sideways, like I've been saying. If you have been following my videos, we've just been going sideways from 90K to $100,000. Just ranging between 90K and 100K since November 21st, 2024, all the way up to now. Basically, we've been just basically ranging. So over a month and a half, we've been ranging. Of course, there's a few wicks above 100K, but only very few, only like 7 or 8 wicks above 100K. Nothing, nothing that lasted a long time. They just wicked over 100K and then came right back down. We were over 100K for like 3, 4, 5 days, and then we came right back down. And then this other 2 days here where we wicked over 100K and came back down. But basically, we've just been consolidating, just like Raul Paul calls it, the consolidation mode. I also considered, he's calling it consolidation after phase 1. So the banana zone phase 1 for Raul Paul was the breakout last year, and now we're in the consolidation after phase 1. I mean, we've had a lot of consolidations this whole bull run. But I mean, that's just what Raul Paul calls it. But yeah, basically we're just gonna keep consolidating. But at any time after this consolidation mode, we're gonna have a violent move to the upside. And Bitcoin's gonna go to higher prices and make a new all-time high. Nobody really knows. I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't tell you exactly what day we're gonna break out. It could be tomorrow, the next day. It could be in a week. It could be until January 20th. We might have to wait until January 20th until Donald Trump comes in and makes the market pump. Maybe that's what the market's waiting for. Maybe it's waiting for another Donald Trump pump, just like it did on November 5th here. As you can see in the chart, November 5th is when Bitcoin started going parabolic. November 5th, November 6th, all the way up to December 17th when it made the current all-time high of 108. That was the Donald Trump pump because he was elected president. And we had that big pump. But basically, we're gonna keep consolidating between 90K and 100K for Bitcoin. And just don't get bored or don't get lullabied to sleep. Don't let the market maker shake you out. Just in case the market maker might have one last wick below 90K here, just to scare out all the fearful people, just to shake out all the weak hands. Don't get scared out of the market, just in case that happens. Don't listen to the bears. Don't listen to the FUD out there. I've been hearing on the internet. A lot of people are saying we're going to go to like 76K or 80K for Bitcoin. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to have a deeper correction than we already did. We had a 15.72% correction from 108 to the current local low of 90,000. Like 90,500 right around there, whatever the local low is. I believe it's 90,500. We've had a little bit over like a 15% correction. So don't get bearish. I don't think we're gonna have a deeper correction until Bitcoin goes to higher prices. I do believe Bitcoin has to go above 120,000, maybe up to 138,000, somewhere in between 120K and 138,000. Before Bitcoin has a deep correction of 30% or more. I'm also in the camp, like Raul Paul says here, that after this consolidation phase, we're gonna get the banana singularity, where everything goes up. So we're just waiting for a violent move to the upside for Bitcoin, and it could come at any time. It could come tomorrow, the next day, in a few days, in a week, or we might even have to wait until January 20th. until Donald Trump comes in and pumps the market for us. But don't let the market maker shake you out. Just stay strong, have conviction on Bitcoin and your favorite cryptocurrency, and you'll reap the rewards here shortly. Because I do believe Bitcoin is about to have a violent move to the upside. So yeah, stay strong on Bitcoin. All right, let's get right into. In case you don't know, in case you haven't been watching my videos, I do like to give my Bitcoin price prediction at the top of the bull run, just to kind of guide you guys. I do believe Bitcoin could get to at least 180K this cycle, and my bullish case scenario, in case we have a lot of mass adoption and Bitcoin has a massive bull run, I do see Bitcoin getting to as high as 250K. That's my bullish case scenario. But I don't see Bitcoin going much higher than $250,000. I do believe that would be about the max it could go. A lot of people are calling for like $500,000 Bitcoin or $1 million worth of or $1 million price for Bitcoin this cycle. But I don't think that's just possible, because I've already shown in the charts in other videos. You could take a look at my other previous videos I've had where I show you in the charts where Bitcoin, has had massive gains in 2017, but ever since then it has diminishing returns. I'm just gonna state them really quick. I won't show you in the charts because I've already shown it, and I don't want to I don't want the videos to get too repetitive. But basically, in the 2017 cycle, from the bear market low of $152, $152 was the bear market low on January 2015, and then I had a top of the bull run for that 2017 cycle was on December 2017, and it came in at 19,666, right around there, like 19,600, and basically that was 129x. From the bear market low of $152 to $19,600 was at 129x. And on the 2021 cycle, the bear market low was made in like sometime in 2018, and it came in right around $3,128. And I believe it was December 2018 when the bear market low came in, and it came in at $3,128. And and then it rallied all the way up to $69,000 on November 2021. So that was a 22x. So from the bear market low of $3,124 up to 69K was a 22x on the 2021 cycle. So now on this cycle, this 2024-2025 cycle, we had a bear market low in November 2022 of $15,400, right around there. Let's just round it down to 15K, for easy math. So I'm thinking that we cannot do more than 22x, because we have diminishing returns for the Bitcoin gains from bear market low to high. From the previous cycles, again 2017 cycle we had a 129x, and from bear market low to bear market high. From bear market low to the top of the bull run, we had a 129x on the 2017 cycle. On the 2021 cycle, we had a 22x from the bear market low to the top of the bull run. Now on this cycle, I don't think we're gonna do more than 22x because of the diminishing returns. I believe we could do somewhere between a 12x to a 17x. So 12x, 15,000 times 12 is right around $180,000, and 15,000 times 17 is right around 250K. So that's why I don't think $500,000 or $1 million or anything above $300,000, I definitely see it out of the question. I don't think above 300K is even possible, because 15,000 times 22 is $330,000. So let's just say that Bitcoin repeated the 22x like it had in the 2021 cycle. That would only come out to around $330,000. So that would be like the max. I think just in case like we had a super massive bull run for Bitcoin and cryptos this cycle, that would be the maximum Bitcoin price would be around $330,000 if the 22x was to repeat like we had in 2021. But I'm more in the camp that we're having diminishing returns. So I do believe we're going to have like, less gains this cycle. I'm thinking somewhere around 12x to 17x for Bitcoin. So that's why I'm calling a Bitcoin price at the top of the bull run around 180K, and tops would be around 250K. And I do believe the top of the bull run for Bitcoin will come in around September 2025, give or take a month. So it might come in August 2025, or it might come in October 2025. But sometime in those 3 months, I do expect the top of the bull run for Bitcoin. So yeah, stay strong on Bitcoin. Don't let the market lullaby you to sleep. We're just gonna keep going sideways, and at any time we're gonna have a violent move to the upside. So stay strong on Bitcoin. Let's get right into the XRP update. See what XRP is doing at the time of recording. Current price of XRP is $2.53. Looks like XRP is bouncing back pretty strong. It's coiling up. It's getting ready to do another moonshot. It's just waiting for Bitcoin to make a new all-time high, and then XRP is gonna do another moonshot. Let's see. We closed today at $2.57. Yesterday we closed at $2.34, and the day before that we closed at $2.27. So XRP is doing really good, making higher highs, higher lows. So we're bouncing back from this local low we had here on December 30th of 199. So we're definitely bouncing back. XRP has been holding up above $2, for over a month now. Ever since I made the local high here of $2.90 on December 3rd, it's been holding up above $2. It did have a couple wicks, below $2. Like a wick, as low as 195, 190. And 195 again, and then 199. But basically we've been holding above $2, just wicking like 3 or 4 days below it. But we've been holding up above $2. So XRP is getting ready to moon again. I do believe XRP and XLM are going to have a massive cycle this 2025 cycle. I do believe they're repeating the 2017 cycle when they did over a 500x. Both XRP and XLM did over a 500x from bear market low to top of the bull run on the 2017 cycle. Now on this time around, I don't believe XRP or XLM could do a 500x, but I do believe they could do anywhere between a 50x to a 100x from the bear market low. And the bear market low for XRP was around 30 cents. So a 50x from 30 cents would be around $15, and 100x would be around $30. Now to reach $30, I do believe Bitcoin would have to have a massive bull run and would have to get pretty close to 250K for XRP to get $30. But for sure, I'm pretty certain, I do believe XRP could get to at least $15 this cycle. But again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so or because anybody says so. Learn to do your own research. Learn to read the charts, and only invest in the market the money you are willing to lose. But I do believe, in my opinion, the XRP could get to at least $15 and potentially could get as high as $30 at the top of the bull run. Now, so stay bullish on XRP. We need to break $2.90, and once you break $2.90, we might see a little bit of resistance at $3.50, but that's because 2017, it made an all-time high of $3.50, right around there. It was like $3.55, right around there. So we might see a lot of sell-off around $3.50 for XRP, because a lot of people bought that top in 2017. They bought that high. A lot of people didn't know that we were about to crash. They didn't know about the cycles for Bitcoin and cryptos. So a lot of people who bought that top are just going to want to break even. They've been holding for over 7 years, so they might just want to get their money back. So there might be a lot of sell-offs at $3.50 for XRP. But if they were smart, they would just hold, because I'm pretty sure XRP could at least get to $15 this cycle. So stay strong on XRP and you'll reap the rewards in a few months here. Subscribe to the channel and I'll let you know when I'm selling my XRP. Kind of give you guys a little bit of guidance, kind of have an idea when I'm thinking the market's going to get bearish. Let's get right into the XLM update. See what XLM is doing at the time of recording. Current price of XLM is 43 cents. We've been doing really good for XLM too. Just like XRP, it's bouncing back. Today it closed at 44 cents. Yesterday it closed at 41, and the day before that it closed at 39. So it's been making higher highs, higher lows. It's been bouncing back from this local low here of 32 cents and made on December 30th as well. Like XRP, it had that local low, but we're basically just bouncing back. And the XLM has been consolidating for over a month and a half. Ever since November 24th, when they made that local top of 63 cents, which is right now the current local top. So right now we've just been consolidating over a month and a half, just waiting for Bitcoin to go into price discovery to make a new all-time high above $108,000. Once Bitcoin has that violent move to the upside, XRP and XLM and all the cryptos are going to follow, and they're going to go into a moonshot mode. Now XLM, once Bitcoin breaks into price discovery and starts going parabolic, I see XLM going parabolic too, and I do believe it's going to repeat this this move it had, like a similar move it had from November 5th until November 24th. Basically it was around 9 cents, and then I made like a 7x all the way up to 63 cents, and I do believe it's going to repeat this this move as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic. So let's just say Bitcoin goes parabolic tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to go parabolic tomorrow. I'm just giving it as an example. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic, let's say it goes into parabolic tomorrow, and XLM still around 43 cents. Then it'll probably make another like 6x move to the upside, so it could go as high as $2.40. But it's not gonna make it up. It's not gonna make it up to 240 in 1 or 2 days. From this November 5th to November 24th, it took about 3 weeks. So it might take another 3 weeks to a month before XLM gets to $2.40. But from the day it starts going parabolic, it might take a few more days for Bitcoin to go parabolic. So it might take XLM a few more days until it goes parabolic as well. But once it goes parabolic, I do expect XLM to do this similar move around a 6x, for the next leg up. And I forgot to tell you guys, for XRP though, I also expect the same thing. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic, I do expect XRP to make a similar move like it did here in November 5th. Went from like 50 cents all the way up to like almost $3. So it did basically like a 6x. So I do expect anywhere from a 5 to 6x for the next leg up for XRP. So once Bitcoin goes parabolic and XRP follows and goes parabolic, a 5x would be right around like $10. And it could go as high as a 6x, maybe up to $12.50. So the next leg up, it's gonna start as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic for XRP, and it could once it's done with the move, it could get as high as between $10 and $12. So that's gonna be the next consolidation price for XRP. So yeah, guys, stay bullish on XRP and XLM. All right, so that was XRP and XLM. Now let's get right into the Jasmy update. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Let's go back to XLM. I didn't give my price prediction at the top of the bull run for XLM. I do believe, like I said, for XRP, I believe XRP and XLM are mimicking the 2017 cycle, where they had a massive bull run. They did over a 500x from their bear market low to the top of the bull run. But this time around, I only think they could do somewhere between a 50x to a 100x. I don't think they could do much more because they already have way higher market cap than they did in 2017. But a 50x from the bear market low of 7 cents for XLM would be right around $3.50. And 100x from the bear market low of 7 cents for XLM would be around $7. So somewhere between $3.50 and $7 is my price prediction for the top of the bull run for XLM. So let's get right into the Jasmy update. See what Jasmy is doing. Jasmy is sitting at 0.31 cents, just going sideways. It's been doing the same thing, for ever since December 5th. So over a month, a little bit over a month and a week, right around there. It's just been going sideways between 3 cents and and like 5 cents. With a couple 2-3 days, it did have over 5 cents. In a couple of wicks below 3 cents. Like right here, we wicked under 0.28, all the way down to 0.28 on December 20th. But I don't believe we're gonna break this local low of 0.28. I do believe 0.28 cents is the line in the sand for Jasmy. I don't think we're gonna go any lower. I think we're just consolidating, just like XRP and XLM and most cryptos. Jasmy is just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then Jasmy is gonna follow. As soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, Jasmy gotta flip this 4 cents into support. Right now it's resistance. Look how many times we tapped it. We've been tapping on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. We're tapping 4 cents. We need to make that. We need to break this wall and make it into support. And once we have 4 cents as support, we'll quickly go into higher prices. We'll surpass the 6 cents current local top. And my next price target is around 8 to 10 cents. Because I do believe once Bitcoin goes parabolic, it's probably going to do a similar move like it did here. From 2 cents, it did from November 23rd all the way, up to December 5th. It did like this 200% move from 2 cents all the way to 6 cents. So when that happens, my next price target for Jasmy is another 200% move, and that would bring it right around 9 cents. So so somewhere between 8 to 10 cents is my next price target for Jasmy once it goes parabolic, after Bitcoin goes parabolic. Remember, guys, Bitcoin is the original crypto. It's the first crypto ever created. It was created on January 3rd, 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. That's when it went live, January 3rd, 2009. And being the original crypto, it's like the father of all the cryptos. And all the altcoins are the children of Bitcoin. That's why all the altcoins follow Bitcoin, because the children follow the father. If you notice, when Bitcoin goes up, all the altcoins follow and they go up. And when Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins follow and they go down. And it's also, I noticed, and you probably noticed too, that Bitcoin goes up 5%. That makes the altcoins go up like 15, 20, 30, 40% or more. And if Bitcoin goes down 5%, then the altcoins go down, like 10, 15% or more. So that's just the way the relationship is between Bitcoin and the altcoins. Bitcoin is the father, and the altcoins are the children, and the children follow the father. That's why we're just waiting for Bitcoin to go to higher prices, and then the altcoins will follow. That's why we always track Bitcoin. Even we have less returns on Bitcoin, but we always have to understand the chart of Bitcoin. That's why I always go over the Bitcoin chart every day, because basically Bitcoin runs the crypto market. Whatever Bitcoin does, the altcoins follow. So we always have to know what Bitcoin is doing, and to understand what our favorite cryptocurrency is going to do as well. All right, guys. So yeah, just stay bullish on Jasmy, and my top of the bull run price prediction for Jasmy is between $1 and $1.50. I'm pretty sure Jasmy could get to at least $1 this cycle. But if Bitcoin has a massive bull run, gets close to 250K, it might get as high as $1.50. But I do see it topping off there. I don't really see it getting higher than $1.50 this cycle. But I'm more realistic. I'm more realistically seeing around $1. That's my price prediction for Jasmy at the top of the bull run. Now, a lot of people are saying that Jasmy could only get to around 30 cents or, top 60 cents at the top of the bull run. And that might be so, but I think it could go higher. I think it could get to $1 at least. But even if it only got to 30 cents or 60 cents, that would still be great for Jasmy, because the bear market low for Jasmy was 0.028. So basically, if it got to 30 cents, that would be over 100x for Jasmy from the bear market low to 30 cents. And if it got to 60 cents, it would be over 200x for Jasmy. So either way, if it got to 30 cents, 60 cents, or $1, it's still really good for Jasmy. I'm pretty sure at the top of the bull run, everybody's going to get to know Jasmy. It's a hidden gem right now. Not that many people know about it. but I do believe Jasmy is going to become a household crypto. Everybody's going to know about it, just like everybody knows about Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana, XRP, XLM. Everybody's going to know about Jasmy at the top of the bull run because they're going to have massive gains this cycle. So it's going to be a really well-known household crypto. I'm very bullish on Jasmy. If you've seen my videos, you would know the Jasmy's got a lot of narratives. It's got the Internet of Things narrative. It's got the Web3 gaming narrative. It also has AI narrative. It has a deep pen narrative. It has a robotics narrative. It has a medical narrative. So basically, Jasmy is doing a little bit of everything. And I'm bullish on the team on Jasmy because the team of Jasmy, the founders, is made by 4X. The founders of Jasmy are 4X Sony executives that basically, are going to turn Jasmy into a household name. They're going to make Jasmy successful just like they made the Sony brand very successful. Everybody knows about the Sony brand now globally. Everybody knows about the PlayStation. Everybody knows about the Sony electronics. So definitely, I believe that's what these 4X Sony executives are going to do with Jasmy. They know how to make a product successful. They know how to market a product, and they follow through. They don't give up. So I do believe Jasmy is going to be very, very successful this cycle. And, for a long time. It's going to be a household name. It's going to be a household crypto that everybody knows about. And also, in case you didn't know, Jasmy is the only crypto in Japan that has clarity. And that's why it's also called the Bitcoin of Japan. So just like Bitcoin, I do believe Jasmy is going to have massive gains throughout its life. So definitely stay bullish on Jasmy, and you'll reap the rewards here shortly. Yeah, we only have a few more months of the bull run, in case you didn't know, and we're basically in the last, the last stretch of the bull run. We only have a few months left for some altcoins. Some altcoins are early bloomers, and some altcoins are late bloomers. I do believe that Bitcoin is gonna, top off, around September of 2025, give or take a month. But some altcoins, I do believe are going to top off around in April, maybe April or May of 2025. Some are even going to top off by March. So some altcoins are going to be topping off here pretty soon, March, April, May. All the early bloomers, all the altcoins that started, going parabolic, over a year ago, are going to basically, hit their top here in March or April or May. But some late bloomer coins like Sushi Coin, like Crow Token, and the Kronos blockchain, they're probably gonna be late bloomers, and they're probably gonna keep rallying until Bitcoin does in September 2025. I also think Avalanche is gonna be a late bloomer because I see massive gains for Avalanche, but definitely it hasn't been going parabolic yet. But I do believe it's gonna late bloomer, and it's about to do like Solana. It's gonna have a Solana type rally. It's gonna go parabolic soon. I think Solana is gonna be one of the early bloomers because Solana has been mooning ever since 2023. Ever since 2023, it's been mooning, and I still think it's gonna get to really high prices. I do believe it could get to around like $700, $800 this cycle, maybe even higher. But I do think it's going to be an early bloomer. Maybe sometime in March, April, or May, I do see the top of the bull run coming in for Solana. But, coins like, Avalanche, Sushi, the Kronos blockchain, meme coins, and the CRO token, and other coins that are late bloomers, I do believe they're going to, top off with Bitcoin sometime in September 2025. So subscribe to the channel, and I'll let you know when I think some coins are going to be, basically hitting their top. And kind of guide you guys. All right, let's go into the others chart. This is the crypto total market cap, excluding the top 10. So this is very representative of the true altcoin chart, the true altcoin market cap. So right now it's at $338 billion, but it is doing really good. It's bouncing back. Today we closed at $340 billion. The day before that we closed at 338, and the day before that we closed at 328. So we're bouncing back, making higher highs, higher lows. So this is really good. So I just believe all the altcoins are waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then this chart's going to go parabolic. I do believe this local low here we made on December 20th of $288 billion is going to hold for the altcoin market cap. I do not believe we're gonna go lower than that for this other chart here, which is the crypto total market cap, excluding the top 10 cryptos. I do believe this 288 billion is gonna hold, and at any time now, I do believe we're gonna go parabolic as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, and I do believe by February we're gonna be in the true altcoin season, and this chart is gonna go parabolic. I do believe last time all the altcoins chart, but that was including Ethereum and all the top 10 cryptos except Bitcoin. Basically all the cryptos except Bitcoin. The market cap for all the cryptos except Bitcoin was around like $2 trillion. So this time it could go way higher. The market cap for Bitcoin last cycle at the top of the bull run was a little bit over $1 trillion, and this cycle I expect the market cap to be somewhere around $4 trillion, because I expect it to top off right around like 200,000 average. It could be a little bit less or higher. So if Bitcoin could get to an average of $4 trillion market cap at the top of the bull run in September 2025, I do believe the altcoin market cap, all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin only, could get to around if last time it did around like a $2 trillion market cap, this time it could probably do like anywhere between a $4 trillion to $6 trillion market cap. So we got a lot of ways to go. We're about to blow up. We're barely in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin, and we're about to hit the true altcoin season. We've been seeing random coins, go parabolic, but little by little, all the altcoins have been grinding up. But we have not seen the true altcoin season. If you haven't been through a true altcoin season, it's really, really cool. Your favorite crypto is gonna do like 50% moves every day. One day I'll go up 75% to the upside. Another day I'll go like 50% to the upside. Another day I'll do 100% move to the upside. And it's gonna be like that for like a month or two. It's gonna have massive gains. Like your favorite cryptos are gonna do like 10x's from the price of today. Some are gonna do like 20, 30x's. Some are even gonna do like 50 or 100x's, and some lucky few are gonna do like 1,000x or more from the prices of today. So yeah, stay bullish, and you're gonna reap the rewards here very, very shortly. We're about to go parabolic. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance, because it affects the altcoins. We need to get below 55% for Bitcoin dominance for the true altcoin season to be in effect. We were getting a taste of the true altcoin season here on December 3rd, 2024, when we dipped below 55%. We got as low as 54.56%. This week right here we were very low on the dominance. I don't even remember, but from December 3rd to like December 8th, a lot of coins went parabolic. But then then Bitcoin started going up again, and the altcoins got suppressed again, and then now we're back at 57.76. That's why the altcoins are being suppressed. But as soon as we go below 55% and stay below 55% on the Bitcoin dominance, that's when the true altcoin season will begin and continue. And I do believe we're starting to downtrend again, and that is coming up shortly. I do believe by February we'll be in full blast altcoin season. So yeah, have conviction on your favorite crypto, and they're about to go into full altcoin season mode here shortly. Also wanted to go over the DXY with you guys. This is why Bitcoin, another reason why Bitcoin is kind of being suppressed right now, because DXY is very high right now. Right now the DXY chart is closed. It closes for the weekend, but this 109.64, it basically closed yesterday, December 10th, was the close for $109.64. That was the close for the DXY. It's the US dollar index. So look, we're making higher highs and higher lows. So that's why this DXY chart is very bullish. That's why I do believe the Bitcoin price has been consolidating for much longer than we would want it to. This has been consolidating between 90K and 100K, the Bitcoin price, and I do believe this DXY chart has a lot to do with it, because it has the inverse relationship when the DXY chart goes up, the Bitcoin price is suppressed. It doesn't necessarily mean that the Bitcoin is going to crash. It just means it's not going to keep going up. But once the DXY starts trending down again, once it starts collapsing, then the Bitcoin price is going to go up again and eventually go parabolic. So I do expect the I do expect the DXY price to top off here pretty soon. Maybe on Monday or Tuesday it'll top off, it'll peak, and then it'll start trending down, and then that's when the Bitcoin price will start going up again. So look out for the DXY chart, and once it starts going down, once once we start breaking below $109 and heading back to $108, that's gonna signal, that's gonna pretty much tell you that the Bitcoin price is about to go up. So keep an eye on this DXY chart. I'm gonna start looking at it every day and keep you guys posted on it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to look at the DXY chart too every day. We're gonna start looking at it every day. That way, to see how it coincides with the Bitcoin price, how they have an inverse relationship. So that's the DXY, and we want this to break down. Come on, DXY, collapse. We want the DXY to collapse. That way the Bitcoin price goes parabolic. And that's going to happen shortly, probably sometime next week once it goes live again. Okay, what else? I had a couple of articles I want to share with you guys. Just more bullish news. Found this bullish article here. I like to give you guys a little bit of hopium, in case you guys were feeling a little bearish. There's no reason to be bearish. We're about to go parabolic on Bitcoin and cryptos, but I wanted to share this article with you guys. It says, Craft Distilling meets Bitcoin. U.S. distillery adopts BTC for treasury use. Heritage Distilling has adopted Bitcoin for payments and treasury, becoming the first publicly traded distiller to integrate cryptocurrency into business model. Heritage Distilling, a Washington-based craft spirits producer, said that it will begin accepting Bitcoin as payment and hold it as a treasury asset. On January 10th, the company adopted Bitcoin. On January 10th, the company adopted a Bitcoin treasury policy to accept Bitcoin for products and services via its e-commerce platform. This makes Heritage the first publicly traded spirits company to integrate Bitcoin into its business model. The company's new policy states that it's willing to sell its products and services in return for Bitcoin as a form of payment, knowing that even if the price of Bitcoin falls at any given time. See, they're pretty smart. I guess they're following the Michael Saylor, strategy. They know, that Bitcoin is going to always go up eventually, although it has a 1-year bear market, but eventually, the next bull run, it's going to make a higher price. So I guess that's very smart. They're going to take Bitcoin payments and they're going to, reap the rewards. I guess they're doing a long-term play. I mean, they're not doing a short-term play. It looks like they're not going to be selling their Bitcoin as soon as they get it. They're just going to, hold it. They're kind of doing the Michael Saylor play, where they're just going to accumulate as much Bitcoin. Eventually, when it gets to, like very high prices, maybe like in 10 years, that's probably when they'll sell. So that's very smart of them. So that's that. I just wanted to share that article with you guys. Another Hopium article, another good for crypto article is this one. It says, U.S. Bitcoin Reserve would have profound impact on adoption. The Bitcoin Act's passage could eventually send BTC's price past $1 million per coin, industry executive says. I agree with that. Maybe like in 10, 2 more bull runs, not this bull run, but maybe 2 bull runs after that. I do expect Bitcoin to be over $1 million, but not this bull run and not the next bull run. I don't expect Bitcoin to get to $1 million that quickly. But maybe, so that would be like maybe like in 2033, at the top of the bull run in 2033. That would be like two cycles from now. Maybe we could see $1 million Bitcoin, but not this cycle and not the 2029 top of the bull run cycle. Maybe 2033 we'll see $1 million Bitcoin. Establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the United States would accelerate Bitcoin's adoption even more than 2024's ETF launch, cryptocurrency research CoinShares said in January 10. In 2024, U.S. lawmakers proposed the Bitcoin Act, which would direct the U.S. Treasury Department to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve by purchasing 1 million BTC over a 5-year period. So yeah, guys, I guess if Donald Trump actually does this, it's going to be very bullish for the U.S. and for Bitcoin and for the world in general. Because for some reason, you guys probably know that the other countries, they follow the U.S. lead. So Bitcoin adopts Bitcoin as a strategic reserve currency. That's gonna make a lot of countries do it too. Countries like Mexico, and other countries. I just know Mexico because it's our neighbor. They're always following the U.S. lead. Probably all of Latin America will follow that. Make it Bitcoin reserve. El Salvador is already doing it. I'm sure like a lot of countries in Africa are gonna follow. South America, Russia's already planning on doing it. China, Japan, all these countries are really starting to do it. But the whole world will probably start doing it if the U.S. does it. So that's going to be really good for us. If you're listening to me now, you're an early investor into crypto, and that's just going to make our bags pump to the moon. Eventually. If you hold some crypto, like say you have some like some XRP, XLM, or Jasmy, like at the top of the bull run, I plan to hold a little bit of Jasmy, a little bit of XRP and XLM. I'm not gonna sell all of it. I'm gonna sell most of it. Like 3/4 of my holdings, because I want to reinvest it in the bear market low. But I'm gonna hold a little bit because I bought pretty low into XRP, XLM, and Jasmy, and also Avalanche. I bought pretty low. Another one I plan to keep a little bit for long term, because if the USA does make a Bitcoin crypto reserve for Bitcoin, if the USA does make a Bitcoin reserve exchange currency, then the world's gonna follow, and that's gonna make all of Bitcoin and cryptos go parabolic, even more than they ever have. So that's why I'm holding about 25% of my crypto for real long term. I mean, like 10 years from now, because if you bought it at super low prices, like say you bought Avalanche like at $9, or you bought Jasmy at like a 0.005 or lower, you might want to hold some, because 10 years from now they might be worth like 1,000x prices from when you bought it. Because it's good. I do believe globally all the governments are headed into the digital age. They're definitely going to adopt blockchain technology. That's like the new era for the world. I do believe like paper money is going to be obsolete pretty soon. So blockchain technology is going to be the new money. So definitely, I think it's going to get mass adopted if the USA does do the strategic Bitcoin reserve. So definitely, you might want to hold. This is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. I'm gonna hold about 25% of my crypto for long-term holds, like 10 years. But I am gonna sell like 3/4 of my crypto, to reinvest in the bear market. So again, at the top of the bull run, I plan to sell 3/4 of all my holdings of my crypto to reinvest at the bottom of the bear market next cycle. And about 25% of my cryptos I plan to hold, especially the ones that I got a really good price, that I got really low prices, really good entries, to hold over the next 10 years, just to see if maybe things will go super parabolic if the USA does do the strategic Bitcoin reserve and all the other countries follow. Because I do believe we're early, and I do believe all these prices could have a potential to go super parabolic at any time. Maybe we won't even know when. It'll just happen. So yeah, I wanted to share that story with you guys. But again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say or do is not financial advice, just my opinion and my thoughts. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so or because anybody says so. Only invest in the markets, the money you're willing to lose. Oh wait, I see a comment in the live chat. Let me read it. And it looks like it says, Big Baby G says, Switzerland is about to hold BTC reserve. See, there you go. Thanks for letting me know, Big Baby G. I do believe a lot of countries are already doing the Bitcoin reserve. Like you said, Switzerland, El Salvador, Bhutan, and a bunch of other ones too. So definitely, that's why I'm holding 25% of my cryptos for long-term holdings, about 10%. I mean, about 10 years. I'm gonna hold my cryptos only about 25% because I do believe we're gonna have a massive crash this cycle, which brings me into this 2018. This 18-year economic cycle here. I do plan to sell most of my cryptos at the top of the bull run because I do believe we're at the top of the 18-year economic cycle. This chart I have on the screen, and we're gonna have a massive crash. In case you guys don't know, a lot of people don't know, but there seems to be a 18-year economic cycle where basically 14 years the economy and the real estate and the stock markets go up in price, and then and then there's a 4-year bear market, like a 4-year collapse. And this is the first time Bitcoin is gonna go through this 18-year economic cycle because Bitcoin got created in 2009, and has just been going up ever since. It really hasn't gone through a collapse because this last collapse happened in 2008. See here, we have at the top, the last peak was 2007, and then 2008 was basically a collapse. From 2008 to around 2011, was 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 4 years we collapsed, and then we started going up again. So this current cycle we're in started going up in 2011, and then we've been going up 14 years. The 14 years is due to be up at the end of 2025. That's why the shaded blue areas are peak and collapse, major recession areas. So that's why this major peak is going to come in sometime either at the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026 for the economic cycle, the economic and real estate cycle. Not for the Bitcoin top. I do expect the Bitcoin top to come in September 2025, but maybe the real estate and the stock market price will come in early 2026, or it might come in late 2025, like with Bitcoin. We don't know yet, but it's due to come in. I don't know if you guys were around in 2007. I do remember a lot of people were hyped up. They were still buying houses. I remember some family members, bought some houses in 2007 because prices had been going up a lot ever in the whole 2000 era. Houses went up a lot, and I remember there was a family member who bought a house in 2007, just thinking that the prices would never go down, and then the next year in 2008 the market crashed, and like the house they bought was worth half. They lost 50% on their house. So definitely, they had to wait another 18, a bunch of years to make up that money. They did recently sell that house, and they did get their money back. But if they would have made way more money, if they would have bought during the crash, because 2008, 2009, 2010, these were all major dump years, and that's what we're coming into here in 2025. For Bitcoin and and stock market and real estate and basically the whole state of the economy. So in case you don't know about this 18-year economy and real estate cycle, I'm gonna show it to you guys how it works. So basically 2011 was the beginning of the 14 years up. 2011, after the crash of 2008, 2009, 2010, where the houses crashed, the stock market crashed. We were in that big recession in 2008. That started in 2008, but the stock market started to recover, and the economy and the real estate prices, the house prices started to recover in 2011, and then we just kept going up, and then we had like a mid-cycle slowdown in 2020. That was the pandemic dump that we had. So that was that V-shaped recovery. We dumped, but we recovered quickly. If you would have known this 18-year economic cycle in 2020, you would have known that it was just a mid-cycle slowdown, and you would have bought that dip in 2020, the pandemic dip, because you would have known we were going to recover just like we did. It was just a V-shaped recovery. We recovered, and then we just been going sideways for a little bit, and then but basically just trending upwards and just going up, and right now we're almost at the peak. It has a 2 years winner's curse, where basically everything goes up. That's why the stock market and cryptos have been going up since 2023. If you notice, the stock market bottomed out in October 2022, and basically all of 2023 and 2024 has been going up. And just as crypto, Bitcoin bottomed out in November 2022, just a month after the stock market, and it's been just going up all of 2023, 2024, and now we're headed into the peak here. We're really close to the peak. We're just about like 8-9 months away from the Bitcoin top, and and also the stock market peak and the real estate peak is just about a year away. So be careful, guys. Don't get too greedy at the top of the bull run. You definitely want to take in some profits. At least sell half your coins. It's not financial advice. You do what you want, but you definitely want to take in some profits because we are going to have a major crash. Sometime at the end of 2025 or beginning of 2026 for the stock market and the real estate house prices and the economy in general. We're going to have a major crash. Things are not going to be good for for like 3 to 4 years, but then we're going to recover. Now, this is the first time that Bitcoin is going to go through this 18-year economic cycle. So there's no history, there's no data that shows what's going to happen with the Bitcoin price. We might, dump really hard and stay in a bear market for 2 to 3 years, which would be a first for Bitcoin, or the Bitcoin cycle might just be continue. It might just be 1 year bear market down, and and then 3 years of bull run like it has always been. This is going to be brand new for Bitcoin, so nobody really knows what's going to happen. Subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be researching this topic very heavily. Once we're in the bear market, I'll let you know what I'll be thinking. If we're just gonna have the normal 1 year bear market and then start the bull run again for Bitcoin and cryptos, or are we gonna have a 2 year bear market? We might have a 2 year bear market for Bitcoin this time around, because this is the first time that Bitcoin is gonna head into the peak of the and then the dump of the 18-year economic cycle for the economy and real estate prices. So definitely subscribe to the channel, and I'll be letting you know what I think is going to happen when we get to that time. But right now it's not the time to be. Right now it's definitely not the time to be bearish. Right now it's the time to be bullish. Let's not talk about bearish things right now, because right now we're in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin and cryptos, and we're going to go sideways. Maybe a few more days, maybe a week. But we're about to go parabolic for Bitcoin and cryptos. Now, if you missed the beginning of the video, I was sharing this post by Raoul Paul about the banana zone. In case you missed it in the beginning of the video, I'll go over it again. I'll read the article and then I'll read the post. Basically, I agree with Raoul Paul. We are in the banana zone. I guess he calls it banana zone, but I call the parabolic phase of the bull run for Bitcoin and cryptos. But this is what the article reads like. It says, crypto headed for banana singularity, where everything goes up. Analyst. Real Vision CEO Raoul Paul says the next phase will be an altcoin season when everything goes up, followed by a bigger consolidation. Crypto markets are in the banana zone and heading into the banana singularity, or a period when everything goes up, according to Real Vision co-founder and CEO Raoul Pal. The banana zone is a term coined by Pal to describe a period of significant upward price movement. Yes, we are still in the banana zone, macro investor Raoul Pal said on X on January 10. That was yesterday. Before adding that the first phase of the bull market was the breakout in November last year. That has been followed by the current period of consolidation, similar to the 2016-2017 cycle, Powell said, before adding, this won't last long. I agree with that. We are in consolidation mode. For Bitcoin, we're just consolidating between 90K and 100K, like I said earlier in the video and all my videos. And we're and it's not going to last long. Like I've been telling you guys, it's not going to last long. Don't let Bitcoin lullaby you to sleep. Don't get bored in the market, because the market maker is about to switch the flip. The market maker is about to switch. No, the market maker is about to basically the market maker is about to make everything go parabolic, guys. So looking ahead, Powell said that the next phase of the banana zone is a banana singularity, an altcoin season when everything goes up, followed by a bigger consolidation. Altcoin season usually comes after Bitcoin dominance declines, and at the moment it remains high at 58%, according to TradingView. In a separate X post in January 10, DeFi researcher OX Nobler seemingly concurred with Powell, telling his 225,000 X followers that Bitcoin just entered the acceleration phase with the prediction of a huge pump to $500,000, $500,000, that will ignite the biggest altcoin season in history. See, I don't agree with this. I don't know why these big X channels or big YouTube channels, why they're calling for a $500,000 Bitcoin price or $1 million Bitcoin price. This is what I definitely don't agree with. I have shown you in the charts in previous videos, and I told you today just but with my words, I really don't see that happening, because the Bitcoin chart history shows that there's diminishing returns on the Bitcoin price. Remember, in 2017, from low to high, Bitcoin did a 129x. On the next cycle in 2021 top, Bitcoin did a 22x from the bear market low to the top of the bull run. So that's why I don't see how Bitcoin could do over a 22x this cycle, because there's diminishing returns on the Bitcoin price every cycle. So even if Bitcoin did at least a 22x, like it did last cycle, it would only bring it up to a $330,000 price, which would be a 22x from the $15,000 price low. But really, realistically speaking, I think it'll do less returns, because there are diminishing returns. I'm thinking it's only going to do somewhere between a 12x to a 17x this cycle. So that would be around $180,000, and 17x would be around $250,000 price. So that's where I see Bitcoin topping off. Is around 250K. So that's my Bitcoin price prediction, between 180K and 250K. So this is the only thing I don't agree with in this article. I don't agree that Bitcoin is going to get to $500,000 on this cycle. Maybe next cycle, but not this cycle. So let's continue with the article. Still, futures traders Coin Mamba was more pessimistic. The sell-off is so bad that we'll have an all season just by prices going back to what it was 1 week ago. See, I don't agree with that either. Definitely don't be pessimistic. This is not the time to be bearish. This is the time to be bullish. We're in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run, which is what Raoul Pal calls the banana zone. Meanwhile, Powell said that the third phase of the banana zone is when the core winners explode on to make much higher prices. So here's the post right here. In case you missed it in the beginning, I'll read it off again. So Raoul Pal posted yesterday, January 10th, and he says, yes, we are still in the banana zone. The banana zone, what he calls the banana zone, is what I call the parabolic bull run phase for Bitcoin. So banana zone phase 1 was the breakout last year. Now consolidation, like the 2016, 2017 consolidation after phase 1, this won't last long. I also agree with that. We are consolidating between 90K and 100K for Bitcoin, but it's not going to last long. We're about to break to the upside. We're about to go parabolic at any time. Could be tomorrow, the next day, could be in a week, or we might have to wait until January 20, 2025 when Mr. Donald Trump comes in and takes office and makes the market pump. So next up, Banana Zone Phase 2, the Banana Singularity, the altcoin season, when everything goes up, followed by a bigger consolidation. I agree with this too. I do believe as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, the altcoins are going to follow, because remember, Bitcoin is the father and the altcoins are the children, and the children follow the father. So I do believe we'll be in a full blast altcoin season by February 2025. And finally, Banana Zone 3, Banana Zone Phase 3, when the core winners explode onto make much higher highs, concentration phase. That is my roadmap to Valhalla. Let's see. So this is Raoul Pal's roadmap to Valhalla. It's a pretty good one. I pretty much agree with it. As soon as Bitcoin breaks to the upside, once Bitcoin goes parabolic again, It's gonna make the altcoins follow, and we'll have a true altcoin season by February. I do believe we'll be in true altcoin season. And then once they go parabolic for a while, they're gonna start consolidating again. For another month or two, they're consolidate, and then we'll have one last blast off. What Raul Paul is calling banana zone phase 3. We'll have one last explosion to the upside. We'll be in euphoria. We'll hit euphoria peak. Will be basically where the core winners, basically the top altcoins, or the lucky altcoins, are gonna explode to higher prices. And this is where some coins are gonna hit 100x's, 500x's, 1000x's from their bear market low. Not all the altcoins are gonna do 100x plus. Most of the altcoins are gonna do anywhere between like a 20 to 40x. And fewer coins are going to do like 50 to 100x, and very fewer coins than that are going to do over 100x, and only very lucky few coins are going to do over 1000x. But there are going to be a lot of good winners out there, and hopefully you guys have at least one good 1000x out there. I'm rooting for you guys, and hopefully I have at least one of my coins, the 1000x. I would hope for that too. But hopefully we all make a lot of money this cycle, guys. Stay bullish on the market. We're in the banana zone, like Raul Paul says, or it's basically the parabolic bull run phase, like I say, for Bitcoin and cryptos. So this is not the time to be bearish. Remain bullish in the market. Remain bullish on Bitcoin. Remain bullish on your favorite crypto. Don't be chasing green candles. There are going to be early bloomers on the cryptos, and there's going to be late bloomers for cryptos too. If your favorite crypto or a crypto that you hold is not mooning, don't go chase a green candle, because your favorite crypto will moon eventually. As long as there's nothing fundamentally wrong with your crypto, it should moon. Just make sure there's nothing fundamentally wrong with your crypto, and it should be okay. Now I'm gonna end this video here pretty soon, like in a minute or less. But for future live streams, if you have a favorite crypto, or you're holding a crypto you're not sure of, you want me to go over it, make sure there's nothing fundamentally wrong with it, just post it on a live stream, and I'll gladly check it out for you guys. At least I'll let you know what my thoughts are on it, and that way, just in case you're having doubts about it. All right, guys. Well, I've been talking for a long time. I don't want to bore you to death. Stay strong on the market, and you'll reap the rewards here pretty soon. Alright, guys, it's Top Crypto Bull. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.